So once upon a time, this is like 10 years ago, I ate a diet that consisted only of raw, fresh fruits and vegetables. And I did that for like a year and a half. And this is the true story of like what happened to my body when I did that, as well as like, how did I even get there in the first place? Now, it's super important when you're telling a story to begin at the beginning. And like when we think about the world in 2014, like it feels like a different universe in so many aspects, right? But like specifically with social media, there was this really interesting phenomenon that was happening where like at first, when you first joined social media, like it was a way to connect with friends and family and people that you knew. You saw pictures and videos and things like that from their lives. But slowly, it changed to you would start following people that you didn't know because you liked their videos or their pictures or their ideas that they were spreading, even though you didn't know them at all. Like this is the height of like influencer culture.
Good morning, Freebats. So I really smashed in the carbs last night, and as you can see, it has not made me fat.
Hello everyone, hope you're doing super awesome.
All right, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com.
Now, the funny part about all this, I was never really interested in raw veganism or veganism at all for that matter. Like the thing that I was interested in was cycling. I had searched for videos about cycling because at the time I was in pretty poor health. Like I weighed 230 pounds. I had type 2 diabetes. I had high blood pressure, sleep apnea. If you know me, you know my story. And I found this one creator that went by the name Durianrider.
Where is those fit cultures? Why? Because it's fucking hard to go against the mainstream negativity. And that's why you will never see it. It's just too hard. So once we can see that, see the truth, then it's easier to go, okay, this is going to be hard, man.
The thing is it was so much fun to be a part of something that was just so much bigger than just yourself and to be a participating member of a community, you know? And like, if you weren't into cycling, well, no worries. You had plenty of other influencers and creators that you could connect with. Like if you were into spirituality, you had like Dan the Man, the Life Regenerator as he went by. Or if you're into recipes, there's Megan Elizabeth, FullyRaw Kristina, who's still doing it today. Oh God, there was even these brothers. They went by the moniker Brahs, and they brought this like frat party touch football energy to like raw veganism. But here's the thing, even though it was amazing to see so many people coming to the vegan lifestyle and really entertaining to watch all these creators and to look at this community that was popping up, like there was a dark side to it as well. Like some people said some crazy things.
I've got about 20 bananas in here. It's around 2,000 calories, so around 350, 400 grams of sugar from the bananas. I like to underestimate so that way I get to eat more. And what I like to do is I've got this organic sugar here. This is from any Coles supermarket in Australia. And we've got about half a pound of sugar in here. So we're going to slip that in there. Like pouring the sugar in. So pouring half a pound of sugar on top of the around 300 to 400 grams of sugar that's already in the bananas.
And that's kind of the thing about it, like the movement, the phenomenon that was raw veganism in like 2012 to 2015, like in that time frame. Like it was crazy because, yeah, on the one hand, people were saying some pretty crazy stuff, like not giving good advice. And it's probably responsible for so many eating disorders, which is definitely not a good thing. And then on the other hand, there's also some truth to what a lot of them were saying. Like me, I took a little bit of a different approach. Like I read the books. I read the 80-10-10 diet. I read the China study. I read Eat to Live. And I kind of applied all those things towards my diet. I remember like tracking my calories and everything I ate religiously. I remember seeking out raw Brazil nuts so that I could eat one Brazil nut a day because that was my way of getting enough selenium. Like that's the amount of effort that it takes to pursue that diet successfully. So look, long story long, like the raw vegan diet just worked really well for me. Like I lost 75 pounds. I reversed my type 2 diabetes. My blood pressure normalized. My sleep apnea just disappeared as if magic, right? But I also believe that the raw vegan diet of the 2010s just needed to die when it died. Like, it was time. Like, the negative just outweighed all the positive at that point in time. And I think a lot of vegans agree with me on that. But there is one thing that I can't really ever shake about it, which is it just works really well for me in small doses. So I don't know if I'll ever do it for like a year and a half again, but like I just finished up doing it for 2 months, 100% raw. It was great. It was the best thing that I've done for myself like all year. And I'm going to incorporate more raw foods, but officially the thing that I recommend is eat whole, unprocessed fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, sprouts, intact whole grains, legumes. Just eat whole plant food. It's fantastic.